Yo, what's up guys? Pierre Andre is back. Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera aku ucapkan kepada korang yang masih lagi menonton channel Andre Brothers. Korang semua memang awesome.
For all kat luar, SPM ke, PMR ke, UPSH semua,
Ungkap balik cerita-cerita yang macam tu. Cerita ketiga adalah Yes, kita kembali lagi dengan channel Andre Brothers. Seperti biasa, kita akan buat video-video react kepada klip-klip yang menyeramkan ni. Okay, kenapa? Aku tahu korang mesti tanya kan, tertanya-tanya kenapa aku ni suka sangat buat video react tentang klip-klip yang menyeramkan. Okay, macam ni. Bukannya aku tak nak buat video react klip-klip viral yang lain-lain. Nah, tapi kita step by step guys. Mungkin akan tiba masanya nanti aku akan upload video-video viral yang lebih tentang kehidupan, video-video yang viral yang lucu-lucu mungkin, tentang kucing ke. Korang suka kucing ke? Mungkin. Tapi untuk buat masa ni aku nak enjoy dulu dengan video-video viral yang menakutkan ni. Pasal apa? Benda-benda yang menakutkan ni memanglah menakutkan, tapi seronok nak tengok. Dalam seronok-seronok tu, of course kita kena, apa kata orang guys, kita kena sentiasa berhati-hati. Berhati-hati ni, kita kalau bercerita tentang hati-hati, bukan saja berhati-hati kepada makhluk yang kita tak nampak, tetapi berhati-hati kepada persekitaran kita guys. Pasal di dalam keadaan sekarang ni dengan masalah pandemik COVID ni, so aku tak terkejut banyak orang yang desperate memerlukan duit. Jadi kita kena selalu alert guys. Kalau kita keluar, especially mana yang ada isteri tu, kalau handbag tu pegang betul-betul, jangan leka. Sebab kadang-kadang kita tak nak jadi kes-kes ragut kan. Itu yang penting. Keselamatan diri dan keselamatan keluarga itu harus kita sentiasa alert lah, pendek kata. Dan seperti biasa guys, sebelum kita nak mulakan kita punya video-video react, apa kata kita ambil waktu sejenak, kita mengenangkan balik guys apa yang kita telah buat dan apa yang kita telah capai dalam hidup kita. Dan yang paling penting sekali adalah, adakah hari ini kita telah bersyukur kepada Allah guys. Ini penting. Sebab apa? Kita tak nak tergolong dalam golongan manusia yang tidak bersyukur kepada Allah. Sebab manusia yang tidak bersyukur pada Allah ni guys, inilah manusia yang tergolong dalam golongan manusia yang tidak akan mendapat rahmat dia. So sesibuk kita macam mana pun, kita kena bersyukur pada dia. Tak susah pun. Kadang-kadang kalau kau tengah buat sesuatu, sedikit waktu kau ingat, ya Allah, aku bersyukur padamu ya Allah. Terima kasih Allah, kau bagi kehidupan ni pada aku ya Allah. Daripada tiada kepada ada ya Allah. So bila kita bersyukur, bila kita ingat pada Allah, kita secara automatiknya kita nak jadi manusia yang terbaik. Itu bila kita jadi manusia yang terbaik adalah manusia apa guys? Manusia yang mensyukuri nikmat dia lah. So bila kita ada nilai-nilai tu, kan tu lebih baik kan. So banyak cakap hari ni kan, tapi tak apa. Sebelum kita start, aku tanya dulu, korang sihat ke? Tak sihat? Yang tak sihat, tak apa. Bukan bertabahlah, tapi cepat-cepatlah berusaha untuk menyihatkan diri. So kita tak boleh nak berdiam diri je, nak tunggu baik. Kita kena usaha sesuatu guys. Pergi jumpa doktor ke, kita bersenam ke, dan yang paling penting kita mohon pada Allah. Siapa yang sihat tu, alhamdulillah. Ini kita kena lebih lagi bersyukur pada Allah, sebab Allah bagi kesihatan pada kita. Dan aku untuk minggu ni alhamdulillah sakit kaki pun dah hilang. Kehidupan yang aku rasa berbahagia lah. So yes, tanpa kita lengahkan lagi guys, aku rasa sudah tiba waktunya untuk kita menonton video apa yang menyeramkan pada minggu ini. Adakah ada video-video yang buat kita tak tidur malam, memandangkan sekarang pun dah pukul berapa? Ya, memang korang buka channel ni, dia on air pukul 9 kan, tapi aku shoot ni bukan pukul 9, dia lebih lagi sebab nak menunggu anak aku tidur guys. Kadang-kadang anak aku tidur lambat aku kena shoot video ni. Tengoklah, kadang-kadang wife aku ada, dia tengah, teman aku duduk tu dekat depan sana tu tengah main telefon dekat hall. Tapi kalau dia tak ada, aku seorang je lah kat sini. So, are you ready for kita punya next video? Jom. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Number 15, Outside Lurker. If you feel you're being watched, that may not be paranoia. This nightmare may just be outside your window. CCTV footage in Queensland, Australia caught a man crouching outside a woman's home, watching the unsuspecting homeowner. The 30 to 40-year-old man, dressed in a t-shirt, baseball cap, and shorts, walks up the front yard before creeping and crouching around the home. Leering inside, the lurker apparently looked into the woman's bedroom window. The man was scared off for a moment by a passing vehicle, ducking behind a van parked in the driveway before continuing his leering. He stood outside the house for around 20 minutes on this occasion. That's right, he's been to the house at least once more, for which he was also captured on film. Makes you want to double check your locks and maybe hire a bodyguard.
Okay guys, ini memang sumpah menyeramkan. Bukan menyeramkan dari sudut benda makhluk gaib yang kita tak nampak, tapi lebih kepada keselamatan kita guys. Kita punya safety penting. So manusia-manusia macam ni memang ada. Kita tak boleh nafikan, memang ada orang-orang yang tak berapa nak sihat ni, yang cuba buat benda yang pada aku benda bodoh lah. So kita kena sentiasa beware lah guys. Kena sentiasa alert dengan persekitaran kita. Kalau mana balik rumah tu, make sure pintu kunci sebelum tidur kan. Kita tak nak benda-benda yang benda-benda yang kita tak duga berlaku pada diri kita dan keluarga kita kan. So untuk yang kes tadi tu memang dah terang-terang kat situ, dah ada CCTV. Dan Mamat ni aku tak tahu dia apa yang dia nak hendap dekat bilik perempuan tu pun aku tak tahulah. Kalau kau berkenan dengan perempuan tu, kau jumpa elok-elok, cakap nak berkenalan. Kalau dia tak nak berkenalan dengan kau carilah orang lain. Betul tak? Bukannya susah guys. Aduh, benda macam tu pun nak kena ajar ke? Okay, korang komen real atau fake? Tapi aku rasa ni memang confirm real lah. And kita go next video, okay?
14. Fishing fun. Fishing is supposed to be a relaxing pastime. Kick back with your pole and a cold one, and you're set for a pleasant afternoon spent out on the water. But this video, posted on Reddit by Caesar4321, reveals that fishing can sometimes take an unexpected turn. The clip shows a lucky fisherman reeling in his prize catch, a nice little fish which he pulls out onto the banks of the pond in order to remove it from the line. But as he steps closer to his catch, something pops up out of nowhere. Bet you didn't see that coming. Editor iMoosker commented, "They are fishing in literal croc swamps, like they aren't asking for chomps.
Guys,
asking for it or not. Alligator incidents are on the rise in Florida. Moral of the story? Don't disturb those muddy waters, or your bones may be snapped in half by some seriously powerful jaws."
Guys, ini itu bahaya guys. Benda yang macam ni yang paling aku selalu cemaskan. Kalau bapa aku nak pergi pancing udang, aku selalu duk fikir tempat udang mesti ada wire. Bahaya tak bapa aku pancing udang? Itulah orang cakap, don't sangka clear water no buaya. Inilah masalah dia guys. Aku pun tak expect ada buaya kat situ. Aku duk mencari apa benda, hantu ke apa, tak ada apa. Tiba-tiba secara kau tak duga, benda tu terus nak serang kau. Video ni memang scary. Ini aku rasa real. Mustahil fake lah, sebab memang real lah tu. Cuma dia buat kau terkejut dengan secara tiba-tiba. Nasib baik Mamat ni umur dia panjang guys. Kalau tak, dia memang dah jadi lunch buaya tu lah. Allah Akbar. Semoga Allah pelihara kita semua ya guys. Next video.
13. Pure red sky. Sometimes nature is the greatest source of fear, but what if we're the source of nature's wrath? User Droid15 posted this YouTube clip to Reddit. In it,
Seriously?
an Indonesian sky is burning red, an insanely bright color of red. It may seem like a strange phenomenon, or perhaps even something paranormal. Are unknown beings about to descend upon us? Redditor Evangelist thinks not. He writes, "It's the haze that's currently engulfing the entire region because palm oil farmers decided that slash and burn is better than clearing the jungle. This deep red sky occurred just a week ago on Sumatra Island. As suggested by commenters, the obscure skies are a result of sunlight interacting with fumes, causing low visibility and issues breathing. Very concerning to say the least." Number 12.
Okay guys, okay. Sekarang logik lah kalau kita tengok kenapa langit tu berwarna merah. Aku mula-mula ingat kenapa dia boleh jadi warna merah. Dan benda tu berlaku di Indonesia katanya sewaktu jerebu. Dan aku tak pelik dan tak terkejut boleh jadi fenomena macam tu sebab bila keadaan jerebu dan mungkin waktu itu adalah time-time senja kan. So tapi memang scary guys bila kita tengok langit warna merah macam tu kan. Kau rasa macam seolah-olah macam nak kiamat kan. Allah Akbar. Okay, kita go next video.
Caught in the dark. As it turns out, it's not a good time for camping. Campers in this video posted in January of 2009 got the surprise of their life when they caught this strange creature on film. As a couple friends are gathered around the campfire, take a look behind them. A white creature makes a short appearance in the shadows.
Well, you've been sharpening for like 2 hours.
Ooh.
You hear something?
The dog. What is it? Is it the rake? Is it a man on all fours as someone suggests in the comments? Whatever it is, the figure wasn't lost on the campers. As one of them asked what that noise was, another suggested it was a dog, but we all know better. Number of
Apa benda tu guys? Ya Allah Tuanku. Tu apa benda tu? Bukan biawak. Anjing pun bukan. Manusia tak jalan macam tu guys. Ni aku scary ni. Apa benda tu? Sekejap. JI ke? Sebab dia punya bentuk badan tu macam manusia tapi bukan manusia. Jalan dia semacam binatang tapi bukan binatang. Ada dua kemungkinan je kat sini guys. Video ni real atau boleh jadi video ni dibuat-buat. Kalau benda ni betul, kalau betul lah video ni real, sumpah tu memang menakutkan guys. Tapi kalau video ni memang dibuat-buat, boleh je. So, hopefully video ni fake lah. Sekejap, sakit otak sekejap tengok benda tu. Aduh. Okay, tak apa. Kita go next video, okay?
11. The storm. Just when you think it's safe inside, watch this video and you'll find nowhere is safe. Posted to Reddit by Magushi, the clip is entitled Safe Zone.
Sekejap guys, sorry. Aku punya lighting out. Sekejap Okay, we are back. Okay, sorry kita sambung balik.
Although there doesn't seem to be anything safe about it.
Whoa!
The video shows a heavy storm. It's unclear where the footage was filmed, but a Redditor in the comments suggests it's Japan. The person in the video is capturing the raging storm outside, wind blowing, earth shaking. Across the way, a building stands, seemingly resilient. That is, until half of the roof
seriously ni
busts
bahaya
off.
guys.
The people watching this unfold realize just in time that the roof is coming towards them. They rush away, just as you hear the window smashing in. Safe zone. When it
Nasib
comes to
baik
nature,
lah
you're
perempuan ni
never
atau lelaki
safe.
ni cepat belah dari situ.
Number 10.
Okay guys, benda yang berkaitan dengan bencana alam ni atau ribut taufan ni memang menyeramkan guys. Dan kita kat situ kita mula-mula kita tengok video tu simple aja. So ada satu, tak tahu mamat ni perempuan ke, dia record bahagian luar, mungkin nak menunjukkan angin kuat. So tiba-tiba kita boleh nampak ada satu mungkin sepihan atap atau bumbung ni, dia terbang dan terus menyerang rumah perempuan tu. So of course dia akan pecahkan cermin atau tingkap tu lah. Dan itu memang menakutkan. Sebab apa? Kau mesti boleh injured kalau terkena sepihan kaca tu. So kita go next. Video tadi tu memang real.
And turn around. Don't turn out the lights for this one. Posted to Reddit with the title, just a normal light switch. But there's nothing normal about what happens next. The video shows someone flicking the light switch, after which the camera turns towards a light on the opposite side of the room, which turns off and on when the switch is flicked. But hold your breath when the camera turns back.
Look what I realized.
Capturing the dark hallway beyond. What is that? Your heart jumps into your throat as the camera drops. In a recap of the video, notice as the shot first captures the light switch, there's no one and nothing in the hallway beyond. While most are mystified, some are more than that. Redditor Minka Mushka writes, "The only time I've ever been grateful to live in a studio. I don't have to worry about anything creeping around a corner because everything is in the same super tiny room. But the users on the thread kindly point out that she forgot about under her bed, inside closets, and lurking beyond her door. Now I bet you really can't turn out the lights." Number 9.
Guys, aku sakit otak je ni. Benda tu betul-betul buat aku terkejut lah. Okay, nak sangat tengok kan video seram kan. Okay, macam mana video tu, real atau fake? Aku tak sure benda tu real ke fake ke. Hati aku rasa macam real, tapi boleh jadi fake pun boleh jadi juga. Cuma ni aku tak suka benda-benda yang kalau kamera pan ni secara tiba-tiba dia ada kat depan kamera atau di belakang kamera tu, itu memang menakutkan guys. Memang teknik-teknik macam ni pun aku banyak apply dalam filem-filem aku. So mula-mula tengok tak ada, lampu tutup, turn tak ada, tengok balik tak ada, turn aja benda tu kat depan. So benda yang macam ni memang mengejutkan. Walaupun aku banyak buat cerita hantu guys, tapi aku ni bukanlah pemberani sangat. Okay, tak apa lah, kita go next video. Okay,
9. Whoosh. Animals are often those who first sense a ghostly presence. This video confirms that. Posted to Reddit by Junior Sis, the uploader notes that this clip was caught on a living room camera. The dog in the clip can be seen standing alert, staring off into a corner of the room. The dog then looks towards the ground, as if letting his guard down, before suddenly jerking back against the wall and out of sight. The even stranger thing is she doesn't even make a peep through all this, and the sudden jerk indicates there's something besides simple fear going on. In response to Jamie R's question in the comments about if the dog had been thrown into the door, and whether or not peculiar things had been happening in their home, Junior Sis answers in the affirmative to the first question, writing, "I've never seen her move that fast, and it just seems an odd angle if she's turning to run." As for other peculiarities in the home, the Redditor says that apart from a pantry light flickering, nothing paranormal has happened. Others in the thread believe the video to be legitimate, as the dog isn't looking behind her, which she would if the owner or some other human entity is there. Karapo agrees that something quite obviously pulled the dog back in an aggressive manner. She also states that dogs must be super scared when home alone with an invisible entity, as they can sense a presence but don't know what to do about it. What do you think? Was this dog just jerking from fear, or was he yanked back by a malevolent force? Number 8.
Okay guys, memang aku tak nafikan binatang ni dia cepat sense benda-benda yang kita tak nampak ni. Tapi untuk video tadi aku tak sure adakah anjing tu nampak sesuatu yang menakutkan ke, atau dia terkejut dengan sesuatu yang kita sendiri tak nampak. Sebab haiwan pun macam kita juga. Kalau kita sergah dia, cara dia tak sedar, dia pun boleh terkejut juga. So mungkin dia terkejut melihat sesuatu yang kita tak nampak, atau mungkin dia terkejut tak sure, tapi dekat situ memang kita nampak seolah-olah dia takut dan terus lari daripada tempat yang dia sedang berdiri. So video tu aku tak sure guys, real ke fake ke aku tak sure, tapi yang tahu hanyalah anjing tu je. So tak apa, kita go next video. Kita tengok video apa yang berlaku seterusnya.
Knocking. Haven't children learned from Stephen King's It not to mess around in the sewers? Apparently these kids haven't. Posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit. The uploader says there's odd knocking in this clip.
Randomly knock again.
The boys filming the video appear to be at a baseball field as they're peering down into a hole with a large sewage system pipe emptying into it, asking whatever is in the pipe to randomly knock again. The boy filming tells his friends that people are going to think this was a bad idea. Listen closely because that's when you hear the knocking sound.
Come on, people are gonna think we're idiots.
Some think it might be Pennywise. Others, like Mr. Meow02, laugh at the boy's response when a knock answers their question. Do it again if you want to take our lives. The boys nope right out of there, as would anyone with any sense.
Okay, aku tengok tu, aku teringat cerita It, yang cerita apa tu, yang clown tu, yang badut tu kan. Lebih kurang macam tu lah cerita dia, yang duduk dekat dalam tempat air. Yang tu aku tak rasa seram sangat. Dia, budak tu claim ada bunyi ketukan di dalam salur longkang tu. Tapi tak sure lah kalau ada sesuatu yang ada dekat dalam salur longkang tu. Dia taklah sangat menyeramkan, tapi kalau berlaku kat kita mungkin menyeramkan juga. Fake ke real video tu? Tak apa, korang komen guys. Aku nak tahu apa jawapan korang. Go next video.
7. Disappear into nothingness. Now you see it, now you don't. This video is either a sleight of hand, a wicked magic trick, or completely 100% authentic. Posted in 2008, the uploader notes that this happened in Mexico, writing, Here are some relatives who play in the field behind their house and see something that
Guys, apa benda tu?
disappears into nothingness. The quite blurry video shows a kid kicking a soccer ball around.
Meremangi.
Points out something behind the man
apa ni?
filming.
Tak sedap ni.
Turning around, the camera spots this figure running at a distance. You can hear dogs barking in the background as
apa
if
tu?
disturbed by the creature.
¿Qué pasó?
No mames, no sé, voy a ver, vamos a ver.
Video apa ni guys? Dia tak ada pula kat situ.
It's hard to tell what the figure is, but it prances across the floor with strange movements before hiding within something sitting in the ground.
Ni scary.
Instead of running away, the man runs towards
Ini
it,
scary guys,
peering
ada.
into the fixture, which appears to simply be an empty square of brick with grass growing inside. You're waiting to see the creature up close, but he isn't there. Neither is he behind any of the walls. What was that thing, and where did it go? Probably into your nightmares. Number 6.
Guys, video-video macam ni yang buat aku tak tidur malam ni. Kenapa malam ni banyak sangat video yang macam ni? Aduh. Okay, video ni sangat creepy, sangat menyeramkan. Aku tengok sekejap pun habis satu badan aku ni meremang kau-kau ni. Yang menyeramkan tu adalah kelakuan benda yang melompat-lompat tu. Itu memang sangat tak normal guys. Sebab aku tahu kalau budak-budak pun kalau dia buat, kita taklah rasa seram macam tu. Itu seolah-olah macam bukan manusia guys. Apa tu? Aduh, korang ada jawapan tak? Kalau ada, tolong komen. Aku nak tahu apa jawapan korang. Adakah video ni real atau fake? Kalau fake, kalaulah video ni fake, aku salute lah dengan orang yang buat video ni. Pasal aku memang seram gila tengok video ni. Pada aku, pendapat aku, video ni real. Sebabnya Aku tak sure, aku tak nampak adanya cutting point kat situ. Atau mungkin kalau ada pun mungkin soft lah sikit untuk nak menghilangkan budak yang tadi lompat soalan tu kan. Okay, dia nak cut dulu, nak suruh budak tu belah dan dia sambung balik. Mungkin tak, tapi aku tak sure tentang tu. Cuma yang buat aku seram tu adalah dia punya quality video tu yang very low quality. Benda tu memang nampak menyeramkan. Dua, objek yang melompat-lompat tu macam bukan manusia. Dia melompat-lompat masuk dalam tepi tu dan dia hilang. Ketiga, dia nampak sangat spontan guys. Komen, okay? Next video.
X, unboxing my new daughter. This exceedingly unnerving video called Unboxing My New Daughter is a play on the highly popular unboxing videos on YouTube, but the YouTuber in this video, Beeble Fox, appears to know exactly what he'll be unboxing, his new daughter, using plastic cans covered by pink mittens. Beeble Fox explains in his uncomfortable, wavering voice that you can adopt a child on Sims 3, which will be sent to your house to unbox. So why not do it in real life?
We're gonna take a look at her. My new daughter.
He cleans off an excessively large blade for the unboxing ceremony before slicing the cardboard box open, which lies on the bed. All the while, he mumbles around looking into her eyes, which are the windows to the soul, and he explains the pink mittened hands, which he says he unboxed first. As he opens the box, he explains that his daughter is all dressed up for school and is a good girl. The timbre of his voice is enough to make you shudder. Disturbing footage of some super creepy hysteria or art. I suppose it can be both. Number 5.
Okay. Ini selalunya video-video macam ni penuh dekat dark web ke deep web ke apa benda sebagainya tu lah. Ini aku rasa ni kategori salah satu video-video yang macam tu lah. Aku kurang berkenan lah tengok video macam ni guys. Memang creepy lah, memang menakutkan lah. Aku tak tahulah ada ke orang yang sakit otak benda-benda macam ni. Okay guys, real ke fake video tadi tu? Aku tak sure. Kalau benda-benda yang berkaitan dengan video-video yang macam ala-ala deep web atau dark web ni kadang-kadang boleh jadi real. Sebab yang buatnya pun orang yang yang tak berapa nak sihat kan. So tak apa, kita go next video, okay?
5. Paranormal Mountain Dew. Another paranormal video that's best to watch with a friend. Posted to Reddit by M. Holery, this Redditor writes that this is the original security camera video in which a can of Mountain Dew is pushed off a case. He writes that he was not in the room at the time and his fiancée was sleeping, but needless to say his dogs were scared by the strange occurrence. In the clip, you can't really see where the can falls, but you do see it roll from one corner across the room, and it doesn't appear there's any place out of sight on that side of the room where it could have entered the scene. Some in the comments point out movement near the TV, saying it might be some type of vermin, though with no one in the room, the way the can is knocked over, and how the dogs react, I wouldn't be surprised if something paranormal was in that house. Number 4.
Okay. Benda macam ni pun memang scary. Pasal apa? Aku sendiri pernah terjadi, pernah mengalami benda yang sebiji macam ni. Kes dia waktu tu aku berada di rumah makcik aku di Salak South, quarters polis lah. So waktu tu aku dengan sepupu aku, masa aku dah jam berapa? Dah jam 4 ke dah jam 5 macam tu. So malam, tak malam sangat lah, dalam pukul 10 tak sampai pukul 11 macam tu. So aku tengah sembang-sembang dengan sepupu aku ni. Lepas tu kat belakang dia aku nampak ada satu bola tengah bergolek laju macam tu. So, aku tergamam banyak aku tengok bola. Siapa yang baling bola tu guys? Pasal tak logik. Makcik aku semua dalam bilik dan di hall tu tak ada orang. Dia macam mana aku tak tahu benda tu TOYOL ke atau apa ke, tapi dia semacam bola kecil hitam laju bergolek macam tu. Teringat balik bila tengok video tadi tu. Okay, aku rasa video tadi real. Itu pendapat aku. Tapi pendapat korang apa? Real atau fake? Komen kat bawah. Next video.
4. Area 51 creature. If you don't want to question the existence of other beings in the universe, then don't watch this video alone. Submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit, the uploader purports that the film was captured near Area 51 by a security camera. The clip shows a creature lurking in the darkness behind a wall. He slowly extends his elongated head out from behind the wall before pulling back and returning to the darkness. The creature has dark, empty holes where his eyes should be, and pointy, defined facial features, as well as long, thin arms. He appears to be crouching with his arms extended to the ground. While some can't stomach the idea that this footage might appear to be legit, others, like Redditor Vicky Potamus, admit fear.
Okay.
Plan to sleep tonight anyway. The Redditor The Waz adds, I am not elitist enough to think that we are the only beings ever made, but what I find interesting is the timing of the release of the video, a little too close to September 20th for my taste. What happened on September 20th? A meme on Facebook inspired thousands to storm Area 51 leading up to the date. Well, no one ended up storming Area 51. Could this video's release and the meme somehow be related? Only this creature knows.
Okay, sekali lagi guys, Area 51. Area 51 ni memang sangat terkenal dengan dia punya cerita-cerita alien dia lah. Tapi yang aku pelik tu pada dulu sampai sekarang ni, kalau betul lah ada alien banyak dekat Area 51 tu, takkan dia tak pandai keluar pergi tempat lain? Sebab Area 51 tu bukannya dia, kalau aku tengok sepadan dijaga pun, ada je pagar-pagar yang makhluk tu boleh lompat. Aku agak susah nak mempercayai kewujudan alien, tapi kalau ada pun tidak mustahil. Sebab apa? Hanya Allah saja yang tahu. Dan kalau melihat klip tadi tu, dia sebenarnya boleh je kalau nak buat. Sebab kita nampak dia tak berapa nak detail kan. Dia, cara dia bergerak pun kurang meyakinkan aku lah. Sebab aku tak dapat tengok dia punya full version video dia. Sekadar nampak dia menjenguk macam tu je. So, okay, untuk yang kali ni, video kali ni aku tak ada jawapan. Aku tak tahu nak cakap real atau fake. Mungkin korang yang tentukan lah. Next video.
3. Night Vision. YouTuber Handle Bandle published this clip to YouTube in June of 2017, writing that a relative had contacted him, describing a strange occurrence that had happened near Bend, Oregon in May of 2017. A local man went camping at a place he always camped, but this time he didn't return. In Bandle's words, nearly all of his belongings were found at the campsite along with his car and camera, which contains video of his last moments. His family asks that if anyone has any information as to where his whereabouts, that they please come forward. In the video, the man explains that he's solo camping at this site, though it's off the beaten path. People are often here. In fact, he says he can hear people nearby. He says he's going to get a campfire going later. Then he zooms in on what he calls a creepy creation of what appears to be the structure of a teepee beyond some trees. He walks over to a pit, which he says looks like a grave and is surrounded by flies. Inside the pit are a pair of black garbage bags full of something. Although the man offhandedly says it would be crazy if he found a body, he decides that it must just be trash. He then walks over to the teepee structure, and there's trash inside that too. He says it looked like they built a fire inside the teepee. He again offhandedly says he hopes that they don't come back for a ritual or something. As day turns to night, the man is in his tent when he hears something outside, and it doesn't sound like an animal. It almost sounds like a bottle rolling over rocks.
That can't be. That gets us not the animal. Someone's messing around with the rocks out there.
This dude opens his tent and runs out into the darkness, forgetting his flashlight. He navigates through the forest with his night vision. He is now lost, wandering through the darkness, having been chased off by who knows what. He might think he's alone in the darkness, but as he walks further, he catches a glimpse of a figure in his midst. After jerking the camera away, the clip ends. The video claims that Jeff Kessler was never seen or heard from again. Is this a true story or fiction? The uploader claims a Facebook page entitled Bring Home Our Jeff had been set up at the time, and it is a real page, though it's inactive now. Was Jeff taken? Your guess is as good as mine. Number...
Okay guys, yang itu pada aku itu adalah semacam video found footage. Katanya Jeff tu selepas video tu dia dah tak ditemukan lagi. Aku tak tahu kesahihan atau kebenaran cerita ni, tapi kalau benda ni kalau terbukti betul, yang tu memang menyeramkan guys. Pasalnya kita boleh nampak tadi ada image macam makhluk dalam hutan tu kan. Lepas tu benda tu macam saja nak menyakat dia. Itulah masalah dia. Aku tak tahu kenapa mungkin ada orang yang suka camping seorang-seorang. Aku tak tahu apa keseronokan camping seorang-seorang ni guys. Aduh. Kalau kau camping tak seorang-seorang? Kalau aku taklah, confirm aku tak akan buat. So untuk video tadi tu aku tak boleh nak bagi kata putus adakah video tu real atau fake, sebab video tu semacam bentuk found footage. Sebab susah nak jumpa yang video-video yang found footage ni yang betul-betul pure, yang memang real tu. Ada je yang buat sebab nak viralkan video tu. Tapi kalau ia terbukti video betul pun, aku tak terkejut. Mungkin boleh jadi. So tak apa, kita go next video guys.
2. Black-eyed children. Trapezing through the forest in the darkness is nightmarish enough. Imagine running into one of these little beings known as black-eyed children. That's what Danny from YouTube channel Exploring with Danny set out to do. After someone contacted him on Facebook, requesting that he come check out these creepy woods. The woods in question reportedly were the scene of several black-eyed children sightings. The YouTuber writes, "Never go to the woods at night. You never know who you're gonna bump into." Before we go any further, what are black-eyed children? The paranormal creatures of modern-day legend. The pale children possess black eyes, no surprise there, and are regularly spotted panhandling or hitchhiking. Let's set the scene. Danny is in the woods around 2 a.m. in search of the black-eyed children. He uses various methods to try and contact them, including using an EVP to interact. He also starts playing some audio of a child speaking, asking for help. The audio is super creepy, especially hearing it ring throughout the woods at night. As the song starts to play, in the darkness, 2 black-eyed children appear out of nowhere. They stand there for a moment, but as Danny retreats, they chase him down. He races away, turning back repeatedly to see the children are gaining on them. Finally, they come so close that one of them goes for a bite. Apparently, Danny passed out for 25 minutes, but when he came to, needless to say, he got the heck out of the forest, but not without some terrifying roars heard in the wilderness. And another glimpse of the bungling black-eyed children. This is where the video ends, leaving us wondering what is really going on in this forest. All I know is you won't catch me exploring it anytime soon. Before we get to...
Okay guys, video tadi tu aku tak rasa macam real lah guys. Nampak macam sangat dibuat-buat. Dia mula-mula memang nampak menakutkan. Dia kalau melibatkan dalam hutan ni malam-malam, of course menakutkan lah. Tapi cara visual 2 orang budak yang datang dalam hutan tu nampak sangat jelas dan nampak macam make up tu guys. So kalau tanya aku tu fake kot. So tak tahulah apa pendapat korang tentang video tadi tu. Adakah ia video real atau ia adalah sekadar video fake yang cuba menakut-nakutkan kita? Okay, korang komen kat bawah ni, okay? So kita move on to kita punya last video untuk kali ni. Hopefully video ni menakutkan lah. Sebab actually tadi banyak je video-video yang menakutkan. Tapi tak apa, kita saksikan dulu.
number 1. My name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration. Are you curious about what I look like in real life? Then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT to find out. Do you like my narrations? If you answered yes, then tap the follow button and thank you for your support. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way you'll be notified of the new video we upload every Tuesday. Number 1, nurseries for adults. One YouTube channel you should never watch alone. Anything posted by the Hey Kids channel. Proj introduced this creep fest to Reddit, writing, "It's seemingly content meant for children, and some of the vids are seemingly benign, ranging from videos about tying your shoes, to videos titled, 'How does your mother beat you and why are you scared?' Not outright horrifying, but unsettling. Watch 1, 2, buckle my shoe, and you'll see exactly what they're talking about."
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, touch the door. 5, 6, pick up the sticks. Okay.
The cartoon begins like any other children's cartoon. Playful music, bright colors, animal friends. The Redditors write that anyone might stumble upon this video. As the video begins, you're introduced to that horrifying CGI man that the Redditor describes, with an actual video teaching you how to tie your shoes in the background. The Splice Man starts chanting the age-old rhyme in the title. The woman in the background also seems strangely aggressive. She holds it to the Splice Man's head. Whatever the intention of this content is, I wouldn't want anyone to stumble upon it by accident. Thanks for checking out this video.
Okay guys, video last tu, okay, ni semacam video orang sakit lah kot. Video yang cuba buat konten kanak-kanak tapi dia bukan untuk kanak-kanak. Dia memang dituju khas untuk orang-orang dewasa lah, yang cuba nak menakut-nakutkan kita. Tapi kau bayangkan kalau budak-budak tengok video-video macam tu kan, kurang sesuai guys. Pasal mungkin dia menggunakan bahasa-bahasa atau maksud-maksud yang tak bersesuaian dengan anak-anak kecil. So aku rasa kalau video-video tadi tu mungkin banyak boleh dapat dekat dark web atau deep web macam tu lah. So yes, untuk kali ni 15 video, klip video viral yang kita tengok ni banyak yang memang aku rasa menyeramkan. Dan ada juga video yang di antara tu yang confirm buat aku tak boleh tidur malam guys. Aku tak tahu tentang korang tapi aku seronok, aku enjoy walaupun sedikit ada video yang mengejutkan aku, tapi tak apa, pasal memang fun tengok video-video macam ni dengan korang semua. So guys, okay guys, thank you again kepada korang yang dah sudi menonton channel ni daripada awal sampai habis. Aku appreciate masa yang korang ambil untuk menonton channel aku ni. And kepada siapa yang belum subscribe, please subscribe dulu, ajak kawan-kawan korang untuk join tengok channel ni. So yes guys, aku doakan korang supaya panjang umur, murah rezeki dan dimudahkan segala urusan korang di dunia dan di akhirat. So kalau aku ada tersalah kata, aku minta maaf. Kalau ada gangguan sikit tadi pun aku minta maaf. Macam lampu blackout tadi, and then ada bunyi bunyi bunga api ada sikit gangguan tadi. So aku minta maaf kalau ada kekurangan. So untuk next video aku akan cuba buat video yang lebih berkualiti untuk korang semua, supaya in the future channel Andre Brothers ni memberi satu konten yang korang suka, dan secara tak langsung kita sama-sama boleh menghargai each other. So yeah guys, thank you again. Sekali lagi aku ucapkan kepada korang yang dah menonton sampai habis. And yeah, aku ucapkan selamat malam guys. Tidur, baca doa. Kalau tak nanti korang akan mimpi benda yang merapu-rapu. Okay, alright, Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera kepada korang yang menonton channel Andre Brothers. Good night guys.